Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this second episode of Monday Night Drags here in Season 7 of the mini-series. We're getting things kicked off tonight by looking back at last week, where Ashley Aube got her second victory on the Outlaw circuit, doing so by defeating Steve Jones in the Dragon. But Dragon was right there all over her heels. Can he get her back tonight? Kicking things off in round one, that's John Cadux in the school bus, facing off against last week's winner, Ashley Aube, in the Podium Crasher. John's got his hands full, but can he get it done as we get things started here? Here they come down the stretch now. They're looking pretty even. Look at Ashley with a slat wheelie there. She rolls it over across the finish line. John gets out of shape after the finish line. We're going to have to take a photo finish to see who got it done here. And Ashley Aube is going to barely get it done, barely getting out of round one. John Cadus got some thrashing to do on the school bus. Up next, Aaron Church brings the Bakugan Dragonoid to the line, and his opponent in the other lane is Corey Marvin in the Mega Rex machine. Both these drivers trying to get out of round one. Here they come down the stretch. They look pretty even coming across the line. That's another close race. They kind of both shut down on top of this car stack there. Let's get a photo finish. And Corey Marvin in Mega Rex is going to barely inch by, get it done, moving into round two action. Up next to the line now, that's the Assassin, Joshua Wells in the Max D machine, set to face off against Todd Sism in the Wild Street machine. Todd's still looking for a big-time victory out here, but you know Joshua Wells ain't going to back down. Down the stretch, here they come, up and over, and that's another tight race. Todd kind of shutting down on top of the cars there. Joshua Wells moving across the line, but Todd still had enough speed to get it done, and he's going to move into round two, the Assassin on the trailer. Up next now, that's Jammer Clark in the Soldier Fortune Black Ops machine. His opponent in the other lane is going to be Jason Wook in the Monster Mutt. Both these drivers made it to semis last week, but who's going to do it now? Waiting on the green. Here they come down the stretch. They're looking pretty even, coming across the line. And Jammer getting a little out of shape, hitting the cone down there. But he gets to it first, getting the job done. He's going to move on over Jason Wook on the trailer. Up next to the line now, here in round one action, that's Kimberly Cooper in the Blue Thunder machine, set to face off against Steve Jones in that Bad Fast Dragon machine. Kimberly's got her handful here in round one. Can she get it done? Coming down the stretch, here they come now, up and over, and that's another close one. Man, these races are so close here tonight. Keeping me busy up here in the booth, checking the review now, and the photo finish. Steve Jones is going to barely slip by and get into round two action. Kimberly on the trailer. Coming up next now, that's Donald Price Jr. in the Grave Digger. His opponent is Wild Man Ryan Johnson in the El Toro Loco. Let's see who can get it done here. Waiting on the green. Here they come down the stretch now. Looking pretty even. Coming up and over. El Toro with some nice air. Another close finish. I believe Ryan may have got it, but I don't know if Donald come back on him. Let's see here. And Donald didn't have enough as Wild Man Ryan Johnson moves into round two action. Donald Price going home for the night. Up next now, that's Rocket Man Mitch Brown pulling to the line in his Bone Shaker. His opponent in the other lane is Blake Willis in the Taxi machine. Let's see who can get it done here. Here they come down the stretch now. Coming up and over. Look out, Blake Willis going for a wild ride. A front flip and everything. Rolls it over. But Mitch Brown in Bone Shaker gets it done. Moving on to round two. Here to close out round one action, that's James Vaillancourt, the old-timer in Abyss Mail, set to face off against Ryan Hayward, the Madman, in the Bigfoot. See who can get it done. Coming down the stretch now, looking pretty even, coming up and over. Look out, Bigfoot almost rolls it. James Vaillancourt with a wild wheel stand. That looked amazing, and James Vaillancourt gets it done. Here we are now with round two action. Ashley Aube coming back with the Podium Crasher, set to face off against Corey Marvin in the Mega Rex. Corey wanting to get an upset win here, but can he get it done? Here they come down the stretch now, looking pretty good, up and over. Look out. They both roll it over. Let's see who's going to get it done. That was a close finish. I'm not sure if Corey crossed the line. Let's see. He does not get there first. Ashley Aube gets it done first. Corey with a close race, but he's going on the trailer. Up next now, that's Todd Sism. He's back in the Wild Street machine, and his opponent in the other lane is going to be Jammer Clark in the Soldier Fortune Black Ops machine. Both these drivers still kind of new out here. Let's see who can get it done, though. Down a stretch, coming across the line, and Todd Sism looking very strong. He gets it done. Jammer Clark's on the trailer. Up next to the line now, Steve Jones brings that bad, fast dragon back to the line, but his opponent in the other lane is the Wild Man, Ryan Johnson. Can Wild Man upset him here? Here's the green light coming down the stretch now. They're pretty even coming across. Oh, another close race, but Steve Jones gets it done. Up next now to close out round 2 action, Mitch Brown brings Bone Shaker back, set to face off against James Vaillancourt in the Abyss Mail. Who's going to get it done? Coming down the stretch now. Look out. James going for a wild ride. Mitch Brown also going for a wild ride. But James Vaillancourt makes up for last week with another close finish, but this time he's going to get the victory. Here we are with semifinal actions, moving right along with the action here tonight. That's Ashley Aube coming back with a podium crasher. Her opponent's going to be Todd Sism in the Wild Street. Let's see if Todd can pull off an upset. They're staged and ready at the line. Down the stretch now, coming across the line, Ashley Aube looking very good. She gets it done and puts it right back in her pit stall. She's in the finals yet again. Now will Steve Jones in the Dragon Machine join her yet again, or is James Vaillancourt, the old-timer, going to get the upset in Abyss Mail? Let's find out now. Here's the green light coming down the stretch. Look out. James Vaillancourt all out of shape, doesn't cross the line. Steve Jones is back in the finals again. Here we are with the finals. It's the same as last week. Ashley Aube brings the podium crasher to the line. Steve Jones brings the Dragons to the line, but can Steve Jones get it done this time? Down the stretch, here they come now. Steve doesn't have anything for her, as Ashley Aube is going to get her 3rd victory out here on the Outlaw Circuit and a back-to-back victory with the podium crasher here in the mini-series. I sure hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, be sure to shoot that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment. Be sure to check out the link to the Facebook page in the description of the video for a chance to get in on the action. Thank you guys for all the support. I couldn't do it without you. And we'll see you next week on Christmas Eve probably. Thank you guys.